Hey everybody, welcome. So I wanted to react a little bit to Amberlynn Reid today because she did a vlog entitled I'm Done and Come Shopping with Me. And there are different things in the vlog, but there's something in the vlog that I wanted to address. And it has to do with a part of the vlog where she blows up because one of her subscribers sent a package of different kinds of food. I believe one was a very expensive coffee cake. So she had herself a little temper tantrum over that. I wanted to go over that part. We're not going to watch the entire vlog, just the part where she's blowing up over the food, and include the comments from the viewers on that vlog, on that video. Because as someone that I've dealt with BED and emotional eating, watching this vlog, watching her blow up at a viewer, I've definitely got some thoughts. So let me just go ahead and share the screen so you guys can hear and see everything. Hold on a minute. Let me find it. There we go. So we're starting from here. This is the part where she just picked up packages from Amazon, things that people have sent her, and she's about to get into the temper tantrum. So let's get started.
So, disclaimer, I want to make it very well known that this next clip is because sometimes enough is enough. And I think I let this moment get to me more than I normally would have in the past. And I could easily not show this to you guys.
You could have. You could easily not show it to people. But of course, you're going to show it to people because you're all about that monetized content. You have a channel. You have the right to show or not show something. So you made the decision to film the rage and put it online for everybody to see and everybody to hear, but also to make money. Because you've learned well from Foodie Beauty that rages do generate interest, which in turn generates money. So this footage we're about to see could have remained on the cutting room floor, but that just won't do. You want to generate interest for your channel. It's not been interesting for a while, so let's generate some interest, right, Amber? Let's do this.
But I want to show it to you because I feel like there needs to be some awareness around this. And I want to be able to show you examples of what I'm talking about when I say that I feel like I am fat shamed, where I feel like there's a hate mob around me due to my weight, where people are rude to me due to my weight. And I want to show examples of that. But I want to let everyone know that in this video, or in this clip that I'm about to show, I'm not speaking to everybody watching. Obviously, if you're a supporter and you're kind and you've never said anything hateful to me or sent me anything hateful in the mail or anything like that, then obviously I'm not talking to you guys because you guys know I love you so much and I'm so grateful for you guys, like thoroughly. Like, thank you so much for always being here. Like, you have no idea how much I need that surrounding my YouTube. I need the kindness. And I think mass majority of you guys understand where I'm coming from, where it's like sometimes I need to shed a spotlight on the things that matter And right now, I think bringing awareness to fat phobia and discrimination and cyberbullying, I feel like that is very important because the internet is becoming more popular as we go on. You need the internet for everything. And bullying.
So, little spoiler, I watched part of the clip. What makes her go off is a viewer or a subscriber sent her some coffee cake and something else in the mail. And I was reading the comments for this vlog. And according to people in the comments, what the person sent wasn't cheap. It wasn't just some cheap troll gift. It was a couple of food items that came from a shop, and the items were expensive. I would think if there was somebody out there that wanted to just troll Amber in a mean way, they would have done it with a much cheaper gift or gifts that were very mean spirited. Amber, I don't know who this person is that sent you the food, but you have to take into account the person who sent you the food. They may be just a brand new viewer that don't know about your struggles with food, that have no idea that you struggle with food, and maybe they just wanted to do something nice. You got to look at things from all angles. Spending $80 on food, that doesn't sound like something that a troll would do. That's just me talking here. But you went off on this person and you mad disrespected the gift without actually thinking about maybe it's not a troll gift. Maybe it's just some viewer that's not aware of my struggles with food, and I should not be disrespectful. But let's keep going.
Bullying is becoming more extreme. Fat phobia is becoming more extreme. And I will always be a voice for that. And I know the people who support me understand. So here's the clip. Okay, guys, so I just got home. And sorry if it looks like I've been crying. It's because I wasn't going to open the P.O. box stuff or anything like that. I like to open everything in order that I received it. So I still have packages that I've received last week. I have quite a few packages, but I don't like to make it like a whole segment. I like it to be like little partial segments, which I throw.
By the way, Amber, if you are receiving packages from people and if you do not want to receive any kind of food items because you're on a health journey, which in my opinion, you're not taking very seriously, you're treating it like a joke. But if you are staunchly against people sending you food items, you should state that in every vlog and every video so that the word gets around. The message is out there for as many people as possible that if you're going to send something to you, let it not be a food item. Let it be something else. Do it repeatedly so that everybody gets the message. Because in my opinion, you do have a problem with food. I don't think it's a good idea for anybody to send you food because that's just, it's not good for your health.
Thoroughly enjoy. So again, if you want to send me anything, here's my P.O. box. But I think I just need to make like a public announcement. There are a lot of things. I won't say a lot. I'm going to say a few. There's been 3 things that I have received that I have not showed on camera because it was just like massive fat shaming. And I just didn't want to put light on that. But I do find, some things to be just like, it's clear that it's rude and it's fat shaming. Like,
how do you know it's clearly rude? Do you know the person? Have you talked to them? Do you know their intention? No, you are assuming. You're assuming that it's rude without actually finding out if it's meant rudely. You know what happens with assumptions, Amber? Assumptions mean it makes an ass out of you and me, right? So you're assuming the person did not mean well. You're going with that. But you're not making sure that was the intention before you go off and you throw down their gift.
The whole mobility scooter magazine, whatever. I can't be perfect all the time. So I'm going to shed light on some of the shaming that I do receive inside of my P.O. box because I feel like I do need to make people aware that this is something that I am dealing with. And there's actively more things, more harassment happening in my life that I don't share on here because I don't want people to think I'm lying. And it's like, it's just hard. So I opened this because it said perishable on the side. And I didn't want it to just be sitting with all my other packages right here. Because like I said, there is a ton. I'll show you guys actually. So all of these, and this is, you know, the pile that I go through slowly and I enjoy, and it's something that I really enjoy doing with you guys, and I appreciate everything you guys send me, the letters, etc. But I didn't want this to get like moldy right next to my office desk, so I had to open. And it's like, this is where it's like, there's funny trolling, like lighthearted trolling, and then there's just downright like abuse. Like this is, it's like sending alcohol to an alcoholic or sending heroin to a heroin addict. People say all the time, you're not bullied. Why can't you just take constructive criticism? Why can't you just deal with it? Take the heat or get out of the kitchen. Am I right? That is what I hear all the time. But there comes a time where it's like, you guys, I'm not the fucking problem. Some of you are. And yeah, I'm getting mad because I'm fucking, it's like,
So somebody sent her a nice coffee cake and bread. Okay, let's stop right here for a second because I want to show you guys something. All right. I'm looking for the comment. Give more information about that gift. So Chance Riordan says that wasn't a troll. That food was from Strawberry Hill, which is an expensive bakery. That loaf of bread cost $38 and the cake cost $32. They paid extra to ship it to you. I feel so bad for whoever bought that. Imagine spending $80 only to have her throw a temper tantrum thinking you're trolling her. If they were trolling you, they would have sent you a box of Twinkies, not expensive desserts. I happen to agree with you, Chance. I mean, it's not impossible that if someone wants to troll Amber, and if they want to send something expensive, they could. But usually when people troll, they'll pick something cheap, something mean-spirited, something really nasty. And this person spent $80 plus to send a loaf of bread and a coffee cake. And here's what else I found outrageous. Let me just stop the screen for a second because I want to show you guys something. Something interesting, all right? So this is from Amber's page showing all of her videos. Y'all look right here. Look, the trolling consequences, Tortilla Gate in kitchen. Look at that thumbnail. Look at that screen grab. What is she doing? She's eating. Amber, you have a problem with food. You have BED, even though you say you don't have BED. You've switched it to you're an emotional eater. Yet here you are showing yourself eating on your channel. And I'm going to take you task for that one. I'm going to take you completely to task for that. If you have a problem with food to the point where you're trying to get on the other side of it, you want surgery, you want to lose weight. You know what that means? You should be separating the food content from your channel completely and find something else to use as content. How can you get over a problem and heal from a problem at the same time you're monetizing it and you're making money off of it? Answer, you can't. You absolutely can't. So you have a problem with somebody sending you a very expensive coffee cake and a loaf of bread. But here you are in a video from 3 days ago showing yourself eating. Maybe the person who sent you the coffee cake and the bread, they saw this screen grab and thought, oh, she likes to eat. and I can just send her something nice that she would enjoy eating. Not everybody who watches you is aware of your problem with food or that you're on a weight loss journey. Some people just want to be nice. And yet you took the route of being a complete biatch to that person and assuming right off the bat that they were trolling. Again, I don't think somebody would spend $80 and go through the trouble of mailing something to somebody, a troll like that. But you can't sit there and complain about, I'm on a health journey and people are trolling me. At the same time, you're monetizing your problem with food. If you don't want people to send you food, then state outright in every vlog and every video, don't send me food. If you want to send me stuff, anything but food is fine. I'm on a health journey and I want to stay on a health journey. And any kind of food is just going to tempt me to eat incorrectly. State it out loud, state it several times, and don't do this crap. Don't show a thumbnail of you eating, because that leads everyone to believe two things: that it's okay to send you food, and that you're doing this health journey thing as a joke. You're not taking it seriously. If you want everybody else to take it seriously, it has to start with you first. You take it seriously. Don't eat on camera. Don't make food part of your content. Don't monetize your problem. Get over your problem. And don't get mad at people for sending you a gift. If you don't like it, you don't like it. Quietly just dispose of it off camera. But don't get mad at people for sending you stuff and then assume the worst of it. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. You're going off on a complete stranger. You don't know what their intention is. At the same time, you're doing this crap. You're doing this crap right here, showing yourself eating. Separate the food content away from your channel. If you're serious, that's what you'll do. If you're not serious, you'll treat it like a joke, and your health will not improve. So back to her video. Let's get back to that, because I'm not done with her. We're going to keep going.
I try to do something nice. And I know people can say, why are you showing this? It's to show you guys that this is the shit that I deal with outside of the fucking camera. You guys want to...
What? So oh, your life is so hard. Yeah, people sending you stuff. The horror of it all. People sending you stuff and sending you packages. So traumatic. If you don't like what they send you, you can dispose of it quietly off of camera. Anybody out there, if you're into a creator, if you know they have a problem with something, not a good idea to send them stuff related to that. I mean, Amber isn't wrong. Sending somebody's got a problem with food like that, not a good idea. Maybe the thought was good, but it's going to be lost in translation. With you're sending somebody's got a problem with food they really probably shouldn't have. But where Amber is screwing up is she's not understanding that she's got viewers that some of them have been there for quite a while. Some of them are new viewers and they don't know. But there's a way to handle things gracefully. And this is not her handling things gracefully.
I don't even believe the shit that I have to deal with. And it's just part of the problem. So, you know, this is what happens when my YouTube channel 7-8 years ago ends up on a fat shaming website and all of you guys decide to come follow me. This is what happens. Fat shaming isn't real. What do you mean it's fat phobia? It's constructive criticism. What is that?
And I'm going to say it because it needs to be said. So the person sent her a coffee, cake, and some bread. I'm just giving my opinion. I don't think she's going to throw that away. I think she's making a big show of it, like she's not going to eat it. But one thing I know about emotional eating, or BED, if there's a temptation food in the house, if it's within arm's reach, it's too close. She's not going to really throw that away. She might put it away, but when the cameras are off, it's right there. She's probably going to dive into it.
You're sending alcohol to an alcoholic. So,
and ma'am, you got a problem with food, yet you're monetizing your problem with food. You just had a thumbnail showing yourself eating. So if you're not taking your problem seriously, how are you expecting everybody else to take it seriously and respond in kind? It all starts with you. It's got to start with you. Real change happens with you.
I hope you have fun sitting next to Trump in hell. See, I was angry, and I'm not really like an angry person. And I wasn't even starting the video to react that way. I actually wanted to stay calm, but it's just like.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You wanted to rage on camera for a little bit of extra attention because I'm sure you're paying attention to Foodie and her views. You pay attention to what's going on with her, and you realize that rages get attention. They get people talking. Maybe you want some people to react to you. Maybe you want to get the crown back. Little tip. You want a true crown? Take care of your health. Stop monetizing your problem with food. Stop making your health journey a joke. Things are getting serious, but you've got to take it seriously for change to happen. But don't treat your viewers like crap. Again, some people may not know what's going on and they just want to be nice. This is your channel. You rely on your subs, you rely on your viewers for your income. Be nicer to them. Don't assume the worst. Don't react this way.
I felt rage inside of me. I felt anger and sadness for not only myself, but for other people who have to deal with this as well. And for the future generations. You know, I just hold on hope that one day this won't be an issue, that fat shaming and bullying and harassment will not be a thing in the future. I can only hope. We'll see. But it's
okay, enough with her blabber. Let's go on to the comments. Shanizzle Fizzle says, the way she treats the very few real supporters she has should be an indicator to the type of person she really is. Yeah, she treats her subs like crap. Michelle says, melted microwave cheese tortillas are okay, but not these luxury cakes. Wow. Yeah, she's still eating the cheap, crappy food. And she expects to lose weight? Laura of the Valley says, you're so full of it. Who remembers Pink Sparkles sending her trinkets that was designed to look like food, and she sent her sweet treats? So this might be a manufactured rage on camera just for a little bit of attention. Sally says, I will never understand how someone can fail so much at life yet be so arrogant about it. Amber is everything that is wrong with society wrapped up in one big person. Yeah, the arrogance is off the chart. You are bugging says, all you have to do is thank the person for the gift. Turn the camera off and give it away to a friend or neighbor, literally anybody, if you don't want it or are bothered by it. You're 32 years old. You don't have to go into a rage like you're 5 who got the wrong Christmas present. Yeah, she could have done that. She could have handled things politely, quietly, and gracefully. And that would have been the better thing to do. Or if she knew a way to contact that person, send a little note saying, thank you for the gift, but I'm on a health journey. And I thank you for the current gift, but in the future, if you want to send something else, can you please make it something other than a food item, because that's really going to derail me. Just handle it that way. Handle it away from YouTube. That would have been the better thing to do. Alexandra says, you can't blame others for your own triggers. Just because someone sends you a nice gift that involves food doesn't mean it's hate. No, it doesn't. There wasn't a nasty note attached. It didn't look malicious to me. It just looked like somebody had spent a lot of money on some food and they just sent it on through. And perhaps they might have been someone that didn't know about her journey or her struggles with food or her BED or anything. But she chose to react that way, record it, put it on YouTube, and monetize it. Hannah says, wow, ALR is a jerk. That person who gifted you those food items were not trolling you. That was excellent quality food. Well, I don't know about Strawberry Hill, but people in the comments are saying it was very expensive food. Uh, I hope whoever sent the food that they see this video and go, wow, well, I'll never do that again. Lesson learned. Maha says she still wonders why people don't like her. Such a bitter and unlikable woman. That was a really beautiful and thoughtful gift that I'm sure was so expensive. Yeah, it looked very thoughtful to me. If she didn't want the food, if she's not going to eat the food, she could have given it to her girlfriend Feline or a neighbor or a friend or somebody, and somebody could have benefited from that. Like, don't throw it away. Just give it to somebody else to enjoy if you don't want it. It's not like she paid for it. Chelsea says, hey, Amber, friendly reminder that not everyone watches all of your videos. So they may not know that you've asked to not receive food in your P.O. box. Those treats look like something I would pay good money for at a farmer's market or a small business. So I don't think they had bad intentions with sending it to you. You can always just say thank you and give them to a friend or dispose of the food off camera. Right. There's a million polite, respectful ways to handle that. Magdalena says, are you kidding me? Sending you a really nice looking cake and bread is fat shaming, bullying, harassment. They were packaged really nicely and could have been sent by a nice viewer who didn't get the memo. No need to be so crappy and smug about stuff people give you for free. Just accept it and give it to a friend or neighbor or whatever. Right. But no, you got to monetize the rage just like Chantal does. Kala says, I don't know what's funnier, Amber raging because someone sent her expensive baked goods, her trying to convince us that she threw them away. I don't think she's going to throw them away. It's a temptation food, 100% guaranteed. That's going to be devoured. She's going to dive into it late tonight. And that's not me fat shaming or wishing anything bad upon her. I just know from experience that if the temptation food is in the house, it's too close. And you always get your worst cravings late at night. I don't know why, but you do. Like, you can be fine all day, and then late at night, when it's quiet, you'll reach for those temptation foods, and it's right there. The only way that's not going to happen is if she gives the food away, like right now, give it to somebody, and it's out of her hands. Then for sure she wouldn't be able to eat it. Jana says, when she said, when I try to do something nice, what is the nice thing she's doing? Having a P.O. box open so people can send her gifts? Right, she's not paying for those gifts. People are sending her stuff for free. Put a little gratitude in your attitude, maybe, Amber. You're getting free stuff. Shut up and enjoy. CMK says, if she doesn't want food sent, that needs to be shown or said every time she shows her P.O. box address. She is assuming that everyone has seen the 2 videos where she said, please don't send me food, and there's a chance someone didn't. Right. And sometimes when people watch the videos or live streams, they might fast forward and skip ahead certain parts. So if you don't want people sending you food, Amber, rather than put the message in the video, put it in the description. There's a better chance for people to see the message in the description, or put it in the beginning of the video where is a higher chance they're going to see it. and then the message will get out there. A lot of people are saying that food was not trolling. Shanizzle says to the person who sent her the food, we see you and we understand. You didn't mean to troll or to hurt her. You seem like such a sweet and lovely person, and I'm sorry your gift was not appreciated or understood. I think I can safely say the majority of us would have loved your gift. Please take care of yourself and know that we appreciate the thought, time, and money spent on that gift. Amber does not deserve a follower like you or any followers for that matter. Yeah, like I thought it was a sweet gesture. Uh, it was, I guess, well intended. They spent a lot of money on it, but I'm sure that the person sending that gift will not be sending any further gifts, and rightly so, because she doesn't deserve that kind of generosity. B says, please don't throw the food away. There are charity and shelters that will benefit from it. Like, just donate it somewhere. Drop it off at a food bank or something. Don't waste it. Let's see. Maya says, okay, the box said perishable. Though she didn't know it was food before she opened it, she didn't have to open it. She chose to open it for sympathy. Yep. Content. She needs content. Uh, Jessica says, what's the problem receiving gifts, Victim Lynn? It can't trigger you since there's no bee monster, remember? You're the queen of moderation after all. Yeah, well, she doesn't have bee moments. She overeats. Like we're doing the word play here. You know, the fine print. Oh, I don't have this problem. I just have this problem. Well, it's still a problem. And neither problem have you conquered. They're still ongoing. Steve says, if the bad food triggers you, it's up to you to face that. You shouldn't come on here and blame others for your issues. Bread isn't bad if you eat in moderation, nor is sweets. Really, even though they do have chemicals that make them more addictive, it's the eating in moderation that is your issue, not what people are sending you. And when you face the fact it's all up to you here and stop pointing fingers, maybe then can you work through your issues. Yeah, like she's not one to face things head on. That's why she keeps running around looking for doctors to do an operation that she should not be going through because she still has her food issues. Let's see. Hannah says, I don't think it's appropriate to get mad at a gift someone sent if they don't know if it's hate. It looked like a beautiful gift. You are looking at it like it's hate. That's on you. Yeah, it's her problem. She didn't even confirm that it was a troll gift. She just ran with that. Lou says, I am often on your side, Amber, but this time, why do you feel entitled to receive only love and great presents from people? What have you done to deserve such treatment? Making money on YouTube is already a privilege. Right. She's doing well on YouTube. She doesn't have to have a regular job. Like, she can afford anything she wants. And people are sending her free stuff on top of that. And she has the nerve to get mad at people for their generosity. What kind of world do we live in when you get mad at people for being generous and thoughtful? I don't get it. So a lot of the comments are saying the same things over and over again. A lot of people are saying that she shouldn't have got mad at this person. The gift was well intended. Maybe the person didn't know about her struggles with food. that if she doesn't want to receive food from this point forward, she should put it more in the description or in the video so the message really gets out there. A lot of people coming down hard on her for this, and rightfully so, because this temper tantrum, Amber, it was so not well received. It was so not well. It wasn't deserved. It was a sweet gift. If you didn't like it, you didn't like it. But there was no reason to do this. No reason at all. Could have handled it better. Could have contacted the person privately and handled it that way. That's what should have been done. You're assuming fat phobia, fat shaming. You're going to feel like a complete fool if the person came forward and said, that's not why I sent that. That's not why I spent $80. You're going to look like an idiot. But time will tell. So that's it for this react. It was going to be kind of short today, but I just saw this and I'm like, Amber was out of pocket in all kinds of ways, complaining about somebody sending her coffee cake. At the same time, 3 days ago, a thumbnail showing herself eating. So you got to pick a lane, Amber. You're all over the road. So that's it for this react video. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. Thank you so much for being here, and please have a good one. Bye.